Hello, Franklin. It's Monday, so it must be time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator. We're out here right by Bicentennial Park, and this Friday morning at 10 a.m. we're going to officially cut the ribbon or announce the renaming of these 2 streets here. What's been called the 3rd Avenue North Extension will now be Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, and the road right on the west side here that goes up to the Hill property, which will be redeveloped as a new neighborhood here in Franklin, will be called A&C Williams Way. So through both of those renamings, which the board approved a month or so ago, we are recognizing important African Americans both in local history. A&C Williams was a very important person in shaping our community, owned a downtown business for over 60 years, was a freed slave, and is buried in the Toussaint L'Ouverture Cemetery right here near downtown Franklin. And then, of course, Martin Luther King Jr., who played a critical role in the civil rights movement of the 60s that has shaped our country, shaped our world. So a great move to name these streets in their honor, and we'll be officially doing that, unveiling it this Friday morning at 10 a.m. So come on down, we'll block off between 4th Avenue and 5th Avenue, this block here in Bicentennial Park, and celebrate that renaming. So that's item number 1. Item number 2, also this weekend, we have Juneteenth celebrations. We have one great event with 2 celebrations going on in 2 important locations. We've got On the Square, a festival that will be celebrating Juneteenth with music and food and all sorts of activities on the square from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can check that out. Lots of different leaders in the community have come together with that, including the Franklin Equity and Justice Coalition, to put that event on. And then the traditional Juneteenth celebration that is typically in the Hard Bargain neighborhood by Macklemore House will be relocated this year because they're doing some renovations at the Macklemore House. They'll be at Pinkerton Park, and that will run from noon to 3 p.m. And that will be a health fair and food and lots of things going on. And importantly, at noon, as that event is kicking off, there will be a dedication of a historic marker in honor of General Gordon Granger. Of course, Fort Granger is his namesake, but General Granger plays an important role in Juneteenth. He was the Union general or federal general down in Galveston, Texas, who issued the proclamation in 1865 informing slaves that they were free based on the Emancipation Proclamation. And that is the foundation of Juneteenth. So General Granger has Franklin connections and is a critical part in the initiation of the Juneteenth celebration. So that's item number 2. Item number 3, also in Pinkerton Park. A lot going on this week and this weekend. We have the return of movies in the park. So Frozen 2, it's really hot out, but we'll be watching Frozen 2 at Pinkerton Park starting at 8 p.m. It's a free movie experience for you and your family. Come on out to Pinkerton Park. We'll have one per month through the summer, and Frozen 2 this Friday night at Pinkerton Park. So those are your top 3 things. The street renaming for Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue and A&C Williams Way, Friday morning at 10 a.m. We've got Juneteenth celebrations in downtown at the square from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Pinkerton Park from noon to 3 p.m. And then Movies in the Park makes its triumphant return to Pinkerton Park on Friday night at 8 o'clock with Frozen 2. That's it, Franklin. Have a great week. Take care, and we'll see you soon.